Seg4 family, it's your girl B. We are back. If you want more information about us, please feel free to log on to www.seg4tv.com. We're here with TRANEA LUXE. TRANEA.
Yeah.
So as far as working in the industry, you also have your own label. I love it.
It's me and Jay Sharp. He's my producer also.
Okay.
It's called 7 Trophies.
All right, 7 Trophies.
It's the number completion. 7, get it all. We also have Pat the Boss in there. We have a whole bunch of people that's a part of it.
Nice.
GM James, Boom Marley, Lano. They're all a part of the whole team. 7 Trophies.
Nice, and I know when you're working in the industry and when you first start, you don't get here on your own.
You never.
So as far as people's shoulders that you're on, as far as people who are lending a hand and helping you, who are those people?
There's She Be Everywhere, iUrban TV, again, 7 Trophies, Jay Sharp, my producer. You know, he's been there ever since I was, 15? We've been working on music since. He's been building my catalog to this point.
Nice.
I'm blessed to have a whole group of people to help me out because it's no I am team. It takes a whole village to raise kids. It takes a whole village to grow and be to something that's very successful.
Right.
You know?
So as far as that is concerned, that whole village thing, how do you know if that person is for you, or like what do you look for and say, okay, this person is working for me and not for themselves as far as that team is concerned?
Well, the main thing you look to make sure they don't have the greed issue, the jealousy, the strife, all the main sins. You have to look for those because it comes out. Sometimes they can't keep it in. It oozes out.
Right.
You know, jealousy, hate, all that little stuff.
Right.
If you're that way, you can't be around, because if you're in tune with God, you'll have, you can pick up on stuff.
Yeah,
you
that
have
discernment.
sense and discernment.
Yeah.
So that's what I pray to God a lot, and I have discernment to pick up on certain spirits.
I just thought when you went there, I just thought about Selena, because it's back in rotation again about the trial and whatever her position. She was the fan manager.
The manager.
Yeah, of her fan club, and then we know how that all ended
jealousy.
up, and now she's seeking now to have her sentence reduced. She wants to go to trial to have that reduced because something about there was a technicality of evidence or something of the sort that wasn't in place. But it's so sad how you put your trust in these people, and then unfortunately her situation, she was gullible and naive, I guess, to what's going on. But I'm so happy that you have that spirit of discernment, and you have that team that is working towards keeping you grounded and that's another thing too, because sometimes you have people on your team and they want the best for you, but then you're not in a position to receive what it is that they're telling you, and sometimes they have to fall back. Not that they have to, but they feel like to secure their position, they have to fall back. They don't want to step on your toes, and then you end up being in situations that it could have been avoided if you were just, I guess, more open to receive criticism or more open to receive that open dialogue. So
that's the main thing. As being an artist that want to grow a team, you have to be open and you have to be humble to receive other people's ideas and advice, because if you can't do that, how would you be coachable? You can't be coachable. Nobody can really work with you because you have a wall up, and nobody can't. Who's going to want to constantly be trying to knock down that wall, and you want them to help you out. So you have to be humble and learn how to just receive stuff. Of course, it's been times that I didn't like stuff that I hear. My PR, she gets on me all the time. Some stuff I don't want to hear. I have to be gritting my teeth sometimes, but it's good stuff, and I need it. I need to hear it because it's going to help me become a better person.
Love it. So somebody who's in the industry right now who is not getting, what they're putting in, because that's another thing too. Sometimes you're doing everything that you feel like you can do to catapult you to that next level, and for some reason you're still at a standstill. You feel like you're a hamster on a wheel. You cannot see that you're making moves, but you're grinding, you're doing everything that you can, but you can't get that break. What advice do you give to that person?
I definitely think it's all about season and your timing. You have to be patient, faithful, and it'll happen, and just keep being consistent in timing. If you didn't make it at that point, that's because that's not your season. You're constantly trying like a hamster wheel, and it's not going to go nowhere, but it's not your season.
Nice.
Pray, have dedication and faith, and once it come up, that's your season. It'll happen.
So in a quick short snippet, we're in the elevator, I'm here and I'm like, oh, I like your shades. What do you do?
Thank you.
Quick elevator, your little snippet. What do you tell that person? because you don't know who I am. You don't know if I'm a producer. You don't know, what field I'm in. What do you do?
What, if you ask me about my shades?
No, yourself. I just come in and I'm like, oh, wow, nice shades. Okay, what is it that you do? I see that you have these shades on. You look nice. What is it that you do?
I'm a singer. I'm an actress. I'm everything all you need and more to know about. Listen to my EP. I have an EP that's out. It's called Epic. It's on all major platforms. It's amazing. Your kids will love it. Your family love it. Your grandma love it. I'll pitch them like that.
Nice, nice, nice. In a nutshell, TRANEA LUXE will be back.
Mm-hmm.